guys, welcome back to another what if video. In this video I will be making a what if on what if Asta was the reincarnation of the Devil King. And yes, I don't know why I'm talking in this voice. Maybe it's because this is a Halloween special. Sorry for that, I just had kinda Halloween spirit. So as I said, this will be a what if video on what if Asta was the reincarnation of the Devil King. And I know that this picture, some of you might recognize it from the daily life of the immortal king. Or actually, it may also be, yeah, it actually is from there, but this kinda is similar to what I would imagine the Devil King would look like. As for the other picture, I will have some other pictures to show you, but the name of Asta, he may be named Asta, but still not. He'll be named Anos Voldegod. Yes, it's from actually the Misfit of the Demon King Academy, but he is the Demon King. So, but this time Anos will just take the name from him to make it so Asta has that name as the Devil King in this universal, yeah. As he will be the founding ancestor and everything. He will kind of have the similar background to Anos Voldegod, that reincarnation, every shit. But instead of kind of saving the demon, let's say that he has got killed. No, he saves the devil race from, like, separates their two worlds. No, I don't know how to explain it, but I'll figure out later in the story. But yes, Asta will be a reincarnation of the Devil King called Onoswald God. So yeah, so where Asta comes from, he will be born in the Spade Kingdom, because that's kind of where the devils come from. So yeah, as they would all sense that the Dark Terror would sense that this baby, this immense medical power, I said have immense medical power, as it will have the destruction eyes as well, as I identified a good picture of them for Honest Gold. So yeah, the like let me see, zoom in here. Actually, it has them activated in this picture, but it's really hard to see. I think there is, or maybe I'm just hallucinating, but yeah. But yeah, if you have seen the Misfit of the Demon King Academy, you know what I mean with the Eyes of Destruction. But yeah, the story begins in the Spade Kingdom, as I said. They would sense this immense medical power from a innocent baby, but then they would sense something else, a devil's presence in the baby. And so we wonder, what? How? Thought the Dark Triad, like, how can this baby have that much medical power and a devil in him at birth, as he would just be born? As they would search up the baby, just ask the mother what, as they would kind of kill the mother and the father. So yeah, so they just took the baby. Just thought, who is this kid? I said, what should is he? They was maybe we should raise him. I said. Then also they say, you raise me? Pathetic. To think that my descendants would be this pathetic. As they wonder, what does he mean descendants? Then I said. Then they were saying, what should we name this kid? I said, Anos Voldegold. And they say, what? I said, I say it again, Anos Voldegold. Do you wonder why? As they would remember that the stories of the Devil King 2000 years ago, that he kind of made a barrier between those worlds to protect the devil race when it was new. As they would say, hey, are you? I said, my name is Anos Voldegold. I have already said it already. Put two and two together, for God's sake. As to say, he must be. I say, hey, Anos. Anos would Asta slash Anos would say, yeah, what? Say, you don't happen to be the Devil King of Tyrannid, ain't, don't you? And he would say, what if I am? They'd say, well, guess we have to, as they bow down to him. I say, oh well, oh yeah. I just might happen to be his reincarnation. To say, it would be an honor to serve under you. He said, oh well. As I said, oh well, yeah, I'll be fully grown in 1 month. They said, what? I said, yes, it's part of my reincarnation. I will grow fully grown in like 1 month. We kind of thought, but how? So Asta said, well, let's just, you have to see then. As in just 1 month, Asta will be fully grown. I said, he will be as tall as Honest Voldemort. He will have kind of the same hairstyle. No, he'll be look like exactly like Honest Voldemort, but yes. I know this is not so much of Asta attributes and all that, but still. So then Asta said, well, I guess I should be going now. No, one day Asta would just walk away after like a month, so said one, where did our king go? Asta ends up in Harsh Village. And yes, this would be so I need to complete the story. He will remember those devils and all that, so he thought that I need to get a grimoire. Then this time the devils might be even. This time it seems that there is someone idiot of the humorist summoned the devils here. Not good. Huh? We're not ready yet to conquer this world. I thought it in his head. As then he ends up in a harsh village, so yeah. As the father would see Asta and say, oh, hi there, Asta Arnos would say, just ignore him, just walked away. Father wondered what's up with that guy. Then I sensed medical power from him, said, wow, it's so cold. I just sensed that the mana was so freakishly cold around him. As he had a kind of like that presence around him. Then Arnos just looked at him and then I see the eyes. They were a black, like there was black a pupil, but then a red around it and a black around it. So yeah, I guess I can find a picture of it. Oh, wrong place. No, not screenshots. Downloads. Here, I guess you can kind of see it here, as you know, the pupil, then the iris. It'll be reddish around it, then it will be black around it. So yeah, he will see those eyes. He wonder what the. So yeah. Now let's get back to the what if. So yeah. As you just see those eyes, what is up with those eyes? As then also, huh? Because I have to wait 14 years. I told said I have to wait 14 years and 11 months before I can get my grimoire, huh? Even though I'm fully grown. I'm like a 15-year-old, even though I'm just 1 month old. He thought that instead, so yeah. As he decided to stay on the devil skull, just train all that for 14 and 11 months, so yeah. Oh yeah, he will have interactions with Juno. So yeah, when Juno's planet gets stolen, Asta would just be honest / Asta would be in that village. Yeah, so yeah, so who are you? Pathetic humans. Attacking children's slaves like that just because they want something from them? Seriously. You're even worse than the devils. He said the devils for himself, but you're the worst, he said. Then he has to kill the kicks away the drunk guy as he flies away far away. Then he takes the pennant and gives it back to Juno. And then he said, never let anyone do this to you again. You hear me? You need to train and become strong. He said, thank you, kind sir, as the honest would say. No problem, kid. As yeah, I know that made Asta kinda act like it very dark in the beginning, but he will not act so dark any for longer, as since yeah, he will kinda soften up to become the kind person he actually was. As now Asta and no, almost the years would went by, Honest would stay under the Devil's Skull for all this time. So yeah. As Yuno would have got there to train. Since Asta wasn't there, I will make that Yuno goes there sometimes to train his medic and everything. So yeah. As now, Asta is now. No, Juno is 14 because it's easier to say how old Juno is now than Asta because was 15 when he was 1 month old. So yeah, you know how confusing that can be. So yeah. As now Asta would get his. There was time to get their grimoires. Juno had messed Anos already sometimes said, but you haven't changed a bit in all those years. Anos would say, no, I haven't. Then Juno said, so what are you doing here? He said, to get my grimoire. Well, wait, if you, how, you were kind of looking like a 15-year-old all those years ago. He said, yes, it's because of something I have fast growing. I was already looked like a 15-year-old when I was 1 month old and could talk everything. Yuno had a first like a hard time believing it at first, but then he just accepted it because it wasn't any like normal explanation anyway. Like so nothing else could explain it. So yeah, he has accepted it. So yeah, as they get into the Grimoire Tower, Yuno gets his four-leaf wind Grimoire, but when Asta is about to get his Grimoire, everyone could still sense his cold presence and everything. As now every single Grimoire reacted to him. And it's because Arnos Voldegod actually mastered all the different magics. So yeah, as all the Grimoires just flew up with this, I said, "Oh, I forgot about this." Well, just then here it is. Oh well, get me all those four-leaf clovers at the top. As he said that, as everyone would hear this, but no one would hear us. But as he said, yeah, only the gold four-leaf clovers. He said. As all of them would start to come down and merge, as they would create a white and black with a yin yang symbol on them. And instead of it'll be like a white and red, no, white and black book with the yin yang symbol in the middle. But instead of those two dots of black and white in the one in yin and yang, it will be two six-leaf clovers. It will be two four-leaf clovers, as they were what the. This also would be kind of like the devil god or something, so he would have like be divine. Oh yeah, let's say that those were actually six-leaf clovers. I said, oh, fine, finally. Then he just walks out immediately. The Grimoire guy would say, what the, who is? Then we just remember the cold presses and the stories of the devil god. The creator of the devil race. As it would be on his name was Anos Voldegod, but he didn't know what the kid's name was, but the rumor said that devil god actually mastered all mastered all magics. Then thought that's maybe why the Grimoire everything just flew up in the air and reacted to him. But what did he say? As he was the only one that saw that all the Grimoires that merged was for four-leaf clovers. How? As he said, oh well. Astenia sent a message to the capital to tell them about this unusual kid. So yeah, as the Witch King would hear this about to say, it can't be. This is not good, he thought in his head, because he didn't know about that the honest Voldemort was actually a good guy, and he was the one to end the war between the human race and the devil race 2,000 years ago. Because yes, he was the one to create that barrier 2,000 years ago. No, 500 years ago actually. So yeah, because he was the one to like close the gate barrier, like so. But Sagrid was the only one to escape. No, it was 2,000 years ago. So yeah, as there was some only human that would reincarnate to no Arnos. As I won't bring him in back yet or anything. So yeah, as that human would have actually be a reincarnated elf now. Let's say that Licht had actually lived for like 1,500 years before he died, so yeah. Just to make it that Lich would be the one to meet Arnos Voldegod, and the first Whiskin would be reincarnated as a human dose, but he will be like a human that Asta met also that on the during when he was the Devil King, so yes, they will have an interaction between each other when it comes to that time in the story. As the elves was the only one who knew that the stories of the Devil King, that he was the one, that it was true and everything, because Lich would have seen, but when he was still alive, to tell them the truth about it. I felt like, but why? He said that his descendants might be who they act differently from him, but he was the only one that wanted to end. He was the one that wanted to end the war the most, as he sacrificed his own life to save our race. I clearly remember it. So yeah, as they was fun of okay, as Lumiere would actually have been like a human back then and got reincarnated 500 years ago. So yes. As let's say that Asta went back to the Devil's Skull. He hadn't been on the top of it yet, so he just flew up there one day. Then saw the statue and said, "Wait, he looks so much like Lumiere." As he thought in his head, "But why?" Then he thought, "Oh well, guess I gotta return." As he thought that he should probably be a medic knight, maybe, or something. No, he would actually, yes, because he thought that he needed to put an end to the devils for how they act and everything. And the best way to do that is to become an enemy of the devils at first, and then expose himself as the Devil King of tyranny. As he kinda hated his hatred towards humans had actually disappeared, because even though the humans were responsible for his parents' death and everything, so yeah. As then also would actually remember that the Dark Triad was the one that killed his parents in this reincarnation. So we kinda hate those two. He thought that when I'm done with, when I'm going to attack, there's definitely no other way. I have to kill those three devils. Gekula, Xenos Arnodinum man, devil, and then he fought those two. And then he thought that he had to kill Lucifer the most, because he was the one that killed him and took kind of the lead of the devil race while he was gone. And twisted all the way. Twisted everything that the devil race believed. Let's say that the Dark Triad almost had forgotten about the Devil King's reincarnation. So yeah, as now Austin Universe went to the medic entry exam, as now they will see like Juno and his 4-leaf clover, then we see Asta's Jing Yang 6-leaf clover grimoire. As I thought that I don't know if this is a grimoire. Asta said, "You got a problem, sir?" As he kinda looked down on him with his red and black eyes, he said, "No, no, not at all." As he scanned and said, "Oh, number 145. As Dennis walked in and said, "What a strange guy. 6-leaf clover and those eyes." As kinda everyone was here to say, "What does he mean with those eyes?" As when Asta walked into the Grimoire Tower, like the magic entry exam hallway, he would just no birds would come near him. He would have seen Nero in front of as the Nero would have sensed the presence that Lumiere had described to her before he died about a person that he met in his past life. He would have told him that he was a reincarnation. So yeah, she would knew about this, so she thought, okay, as then he would tell her exactly how this person felt. As if she ever meet that guy, please just follow him and make sure that he's safe. No, he would say, please just respect him. You really need to respect him. He is amazing. So yeah, as so also would see the bird say, "Oh, hi there," As he reached out his hand, said, "You can come here, it's bird. It's okay," he said to Nero. As Nero just come there and sit down, I said, "Huh, so you have the wig," as he Fortune said, kind of telepathically talk to her. "So, you have the wig curse because you had to use forbidden magic." As now she would just feel the devil's presence from him as she tried to escape, but Asta said, "Oh, you don't have to worry. I'm here to end that my descendants, what my descendants have done. They should never have done this at all." She thought, descendants? What does it mean? But also to say, "Oh well, guess I can tell you later." As he just kind of lets the bird go, and I said, "Oh well, you can come to with me, follow me later when I get to the squad." So now the entry exam would begin, as they would get their brooms at first. As the captain was present herself, Yami would also want to have the interaction with Yami. So yeah, as now the broom test was going on, Asta was Asta would just have that instead of he just threw the broom away and started to float. Just everyone would have how. So yeah, as Asta would kind of think himself, huh. I seem to say, oh well, guess he's pretty strong, that guy, huh? The captain wondered who he really was. So yeah, as now the Whispering Word also has sensed this called presence. Because Asta's mana, it wouldn't make anyone shocked, but everyone would just feel the kind of the cold presence from me. As they thought that he had some ice type magic or something. That was so strong that it even affected how his mana felt. So yes, as now Asta would just kinda as now for the marksman test, Asta just create an arrow at the hell arrow, hellfire arrow. He would just create an fireball just throw it at the target. They thought, wait, how he's called presence, but how can he have fire magic? Then we see Skirmer say, but wait, doesn't that look as they would see the familiar symbol? They would remember it correctly, except for the captains. Captains wouldn't have seen a Skirmer yet. So they wondered, does he have fire magic? As Figoni would be intrigued by this. He said, how can his mana feel so cold yet he have fire magic? Then for the creation magic, Oster creates a pillar, and then he just creates a kind of holds his magic and concentrate there, and focuses on the entire capital, as he creates a miniature or form of it, as he would say. What did he create? As this a little bubble. Then Oster creates like nine of them, as he has kinda the capital so wonder what did he create? As Oster kinda goes he floats them and gives them one of each and said, here, look. As he would just throw out one to each captain. They would catch them, look, and say, whoa, wait, saw all the detail on it. Like how detailed it was. They realized that there's more detail that they can't even see. As they would be intrigued, but say, whoa. Figaro said, whoa, this kid is a hella strong. As they thought that we need him on our team. Was they wonder what the hell is his magic? Because he has created something that isn't made of fire. And used fire before. And how can he float without using fire? And like, how can he just float like that? It's now asked to this. No, what is now? What is it now? What is it? Where is it? What is it now? What is it now? Yes, now after the creation test, it was they have already done the broom and flying test and the creation test and the marksman test. Now it was for the seed growing test. Also just make it grow too kind of real extremely fast and grow big as hell. As the captains would see this, then Asta would just kind of free. Then Asta would just leave it there. So now it was time for the combat proportion. No one wanted to challenge Asta. As the captain said, so no one wants to challenge this kid. Asta said, huh, I wouldn't accept any challenge from them anyway. He said it out loud, as now the nobles got mad. I said, what is wrong with this kid? I said, we need to teach him a lesson. Then some nobles comes up to challenge him. I said, I don't want to hurt you. Just back off already. They said, like you can hurt us. Asta then activates his demon eyes. The distraction I said, as I said, I don't want to hurt you. As they would see the eyes, I said, what is this? Then I looked at the captain and said, can I battle all of you at once? As they would thought, what, is it this kid insane? As I said, well, if no one else wants to battle me, I guess I'll have to battle. I don't have anyone to battle, so I challenge all of you captains. Everyone would be shocked as they thought that, is he insane? Does he have a death wish or something? I said, oh well. Guess you're too weak to challenge me. No, he would just piss off all the captains and say, you're dead now, kid. I said, we won't hold back. As all the captains jumped down, I said, oh, finally. Then he says, oh well, guess I let you move first. As they said, oh, big mistake, kid. Austin said, oh, you really? As he dodges all their attacks. Dennis comes behind him and activates his destruction. I said, huh, you're weak. But I guess that's what I should expect from humans. There's only one human that was strong. As they were steers, they wonder, what does it mean? The monsters kinda creates like destroying the ground under them as they fall as the... Oh, guess I won already. As the captain said, what the... As they would just see, like they would be stuck in the ground, I said, oh well, guess I'll let you go now. As I let them go, they get back up to their seat and say, we're sorry for not respecting you, kid. I said, it's okay. As now they were really intrigued about what Asta's magic was. As, yeah, what about it? What is now us Asta would just say, oh well, as they get to the selection, oh yeah, I guess I should say that Juno easily defeats the guy that Dunable challenges him. As for the selection now, Juno gets all hands. As for Asta, everyone raised their hands, but then everyone was stood up and said, what's your magic? I said, it's called Yin and Yang magic. They would hear it say, Yin and Yang, does it mean? I said, as you heard, it's called Yin and Yang. I mastered all different types of magic. They said, what? I said, yes. They said, and then his activated his destruction eyes said, even destruction magic, something that you mortals, something that humans can't really complete master. I still wonder once again what he meant by that, but I said, well, guess I can't tell you that, but I can tell you this. I would be a great asset to any of your squads. As they would realize that he speak the truth, and they all raised their hands and said, I said, give me something, tell me why you want me on your team. And what you could offer me. Then he just looked at Yam and said, you begin. Yam just stand up and said, well, we can, as he didn't really have anything to say, but he said, well, you're like a since you have destruction magic, we are kindly squad of destruction. I said, huh, okay, what else can you offer me except for a squad of destruction? I don't really need a squad that can destroy stuff. I can destroy this place on my own. He would say, well, what do I need a squad of that destroys stuff for? Then he looked at the green paint match said, you, what do you want? Said, I want to slice you up. I said, well, I wouldn't join your squad anyway because you look weird. Not just that, you want to slice me up. Not a real good reason to get me on your squad. Man, you really have to figure out if gone. And then he looked at Purple Orc and said, why do you want me on your squad? He said, you're strong. That's just that's obvious. I defeated all you in an instant. They said, looked at Will and said, Will said, well, you're really interesting. Really intriguing to us. Said, huh, what's your medic? He said, painting medic. I said, well, I've never heard of that before, but then it's up on the page tray. Oh wait, there it is. I said, oh well, guess I'll learn the painting medic. Forgot about it. And then it was time for a Blue Rose Night. She said, well, I said, what do you have to offer me? She said, well, a squad full of women. I said, huh, okay. Nothing else. She said, well, we can offer you respect and everything. You're only the second person man to ever get an invite to our squad. So it would be actually a great honor to have you on our squad. He would say, the most interesting speech, yes, yet. So now asked to just look at Nosal, and you? What about you? He's look at Nosal, Nosal said, well, he didn't really say much. I said, oh well, you don't need to say much. Nosal just gave his speech and everything, but then now it was Figolian's turn. No, first he said, oh well, I guess I'll save you for the last, he said to Figolian. It looks like you have something else special. Then he looked at the golden doll and said, so why do you want me here? As he knew, he could sense that he was a reincarnation and everything. As he could also sense that he was actually the Devil King. Because he would remember what Lich told him about the Devil King. That he was the nicest person that ever lived, and he was the one to end the war 2,000 years ago. By sacrificing himself to save the rest of the world. That he was the one to make the barrier that separated those two for all those years ago. As then Asta would say, oh well, no, he would have thought about it and said, oh, what should we do now, huh? No, he didn't know what to say. Okay, so as he would just tell him about that, well, we are the most prestigious squad. We have the most elite members here. And everything. As Osterberg could sense that he was an elf, had an elf soul, he said, you are intriguing, but still. Then he looked at Fickle and said, so, your speech is the one that I most wanted to hear, so can you please tell me? He said, yes, as he took a speech that I respect you for how strong you are. And it showed us mercy because I realized that you could have killed us easily there. I said, if I killed you then, I wouldn't get into Medic Knight squad, so, gone. Said, well, I respect the strong and you're the strongest. Said, I believe that you can become the Wizard King. Also said, my goal is beyond the Wizard King. As he wouldn't know what he meant by this, I said, you have an interesting speech. Now anything else to say? He said, yes. As he continued speech for a while, for like a good 10 minutes, I said, oh well, that's a really interesting speech, he said after a while. And now I said, well, to decide the squad, I don't know. Let's say that the unit didn't choose his squad yet. He just waited to see what Asta chose, so he might choose that squad or not, depending on why Asta joined a certain squad. He would said, well, I will join the Golden Dawn. He said, then he looked at Figura and said, sorry about that, but your speech was really glamorous and all that, but something just feels right about the Golden Dawn captain. I should choose the Golden Dawn. He said, Figura said, oh well, I understand. As he sits down, kinda sad, but still not. And so yeah, asked the guy that was up to the Golden Dawn, said, As he kinda sensed the pattern that was there, they had an interaction in their minds. Asta said, so, why do you seem so familiar? Do I know you? He said, no. As then Asta said, wait, you... Then just asked, do you know Licht? He said, how do you know that name? I said, he was a good old friend of mine. 2,000 years ago. As then it would be like a popping in his head. In Potter said, wait, you are honest Voldemort? I said, yes. As Vanessa would kind of hear this in mind, said, whoa, so this must be the one you talked about, Patrick. Yes, it is. It really is here. I said, so he decided to speak to him later. Now Juno said, it would be an honor to join the Golden Dawn. No, actually, yeah, he will join the Golden Dawn, so yes, because I don't know where else to put him. No, actually, let's say that he joins the Black Bulls instead. He said, I will join the Black Bulls. They switched the place, as the captain was a bit surprised, but he said, well, he said, well, oh no, my friend joined the Golden Dawn, so I can't join the same squad as him. And I want to become the Whisk King. The best way is to get the results. And if I make the good, best, worst squad to the best, it will be proved the best way to become the Whisk King. It will be hard, but I'm ready for it. As all captains would agree to this, say, oh, so he wants to become the Whisk King, huh? Said the asta in his head, kind of thought about it, said, oh well, guess he might be an interesting person to watch over. It's now Asta this kind of. It's now Juno and Asta would kind of say, Juno and Anos would say goodbye to each other. Then Juno went with the Black Bulls. I won't cover that because it's not Asta. Asta just go to the Golden Dawn now, as he gets his rub before they get there. So yeah. So now let's say that no one else of the Golden Dawn was there. It was only the captain. So they kind of had a discussion. Asta said, "So I know you're there. I know that you have an elf soul in you. So I don't know what one of my descendants did. What was his name? Did you get his name, Patri?" He said, "No." As he didn't know about this, then Oz said, "Well, I can tell you one thing. You thought that it was Licht that reincarnated you." Patri said, "What do you mean?" He said, "It wasn't Licht, it was a devil. I can sense that. He used forbidden magic." But then Patri said, "But why?" He said, "I don't know yet, but I have my suspicions." They said, "Well, your group, the Eye of the Midnight Sun, you will... What about them?" As Patri said, "Well, we have a goal to destroy the humans. We hate them." First they did, Oz said. "I don't know what happened 500 years ago, but I know one thing, hatred won't solve anything. Mass extinction won't solve anything. As I told you, when I sacrificed myself, it was a human and an elf that were friends. As I know both, in fact, will get reincarnated. As I know that one already got reincarnated to 500 years ago. His name was Lumiere back then, 200 years ago." But said, "Wait, what did he say?" I said, "Lumiere." I said, "Wait, that's Licht's friend." I said, "So they met in their..." As he said, "So did Licht ever reincarnate?" He said, "No, he'll live for 1,500 years." Astrid kind of laughed and said, "So that guy, he's really amazing, huh?" Oh well. I didn't expect that elves could live that long. I thought that they only lived for a couple of 100 years, not 1,500 years. Mr. Potter would say, "Oh well, yeah." Then I said, "Well, I guess I can help your group. I have made son out a little bit, but just so you know, don't kill human recklessly. The hatred won't solve anything. Oh yeah, and when you get the magic stones, don't don't just do the ritual until I arrive. So I can dispel the curse on you that reincarnated you, so you can still be in your bodies. So I can explain everything later on." As he said, "Okay." Stan also said, "Wait, where's Licht?" As he didn't know, but Licht's body was actually intact. So yeah, as now they went to the Golden Dawn base now, after 10 minutes of talking. As everyone would see a part, William wanted to say, "Oh, hi, Captain." He said, "Oh, hi." Then he said, "Meet our new recruit." As he said, "Oh, yeah, you never told me your name." I said, "Oh, my name's Honest Voldegod." So all here, so are you a noble? He said, uh, in a way, yes. They wonder what he meant by that, but they questioned him because they could sense this cold pressure. As then Oscar settled down, kind of like so, as everyone would kind of be interested in him and talk to him or everything. As they would say that one is to say, "Oh well, don't bother him too much, okay?" They would wonder what he meant by that. So they would still, but they would actually heed his warning just not to bother him too much. And then I said, "Oh, I guess I'll be going to bed now." Some girls just kind of saw him and kind of liked him a little bit. Asta noticed this, but he didn't really care about those girls as he just left there to bed. So yeah, as those two girls will be, if you have seen the Misfit of Demon King Academy, it would be those two twin girls or something like those two. I don't remember the names, but yeah, it's they look exactly like them. So yeah, still kind of interested in Asta now. As they were just kind of talking to Asta, everything. No, they want to talk to Asta later on. They thought that we need to talk to him. So yeah, um, I don't know if you can hear this, but yeah, we have the visitor or something. I'm locked into my room, but no, I'm not locked into my room physically, but really, but I'm just barricade myself in my room. So if you hear any baby voice or anything, anyone else talking, so there's just guests here. So yeah. As for yeah, now we go back to the next day. Ostis kind of walks up, so oh well. As he goes down, kind of eats breakfast. As the girl just walks up to him and asks him some things, as they will be kind of reincarnation of the devils. So still kind of, no, they won't be any devils at all. They will just be humans this time. So yeah, they was kind of interested and talked to him. As Ostwood still thought like, if what do they want? As then was walked up to ask him some stuff. I said, oh yeah, sure, you can sit here if you want. I don't really mind. I just eating his breakfast. They talked to him, asked, answered some questions, and some he didn't. As then I said, oh well, guess I'll be going now. They wondered where I was going, so they just follow him. Also noticed this, and as when he stopped, because he was about to train, he said, so why do you follow me? They'd be like, what? Us then walked up to them where I was hiding, said, so why did you follow me here? As they said, I said, oh well, I don't really care. Just don't get in my way while I'm training, would ya? I say, of course not, as they kinda sat down and just watched him train. Saw him use all different types, of medic. They wonder why, how. Then I said, well, I have Jinga Magic. I've mastered all medics. I still said, all medics? I said, yes, all different types of medic. They would be impressed by this, as then Ostis shows them his grammar said it's called Jing Yang Magic. As I said, here's the Jing Yang symbol on it. He would kind of show them this, and so Ostin would ask him about his eyes, why they look so different. He said, oh well, I was born with that. See, it's not a lie, so he has kind of told them the truth, but not the entire truth. So yeah, what should I say now? Because they would be more impressed, but Austin kind of want him to be their boyfriend or anything. Yes, they would kind of be separate now. Sometimes Austin kind of knew this. They were watching him all the time, kind of spying on him, but he didn't really mind. He just accepted him. So yeah, as now it goes some days, then Varnish would see Asta training. Sometimes ask him about some stuff. I said, oh well. Then he actually asked Varnish though, if can you train me in your war dramatic? I haven't been able to practice it a lot. He said, of course, as he trains him, Asta ends up like learning all his spells and even more. So yeah, as I don't know what to say. Yeah, as those two girls would kind of spy on Asta and see that he's trained with the Vaners and everything. He learned all the spells so quickly, and not just that, he got new spells that were even more powerful. Vaners would say, as expected from you. Oh no, I said, nothing less from you. William, I said, yeah, no problem. Then Asta's first mission would come. He said, oh yeah, King called. He wants you to go to a backup mission. Black Bulls are in trouble apparently. I said, huh? Black Bulls, huh? He said, yes, in Saucy Village. I said, Saucy Village, okay. He just flew there immediately. Then Vanessa would see the girl spying on him. I said, oh well, I guess you can follow him too if you want to. Yes, I guess I can explain to him later that I didn't find you first, so I sent him in first, and so I said I can make an excuse that you were on a mission, that you were sent to be like watch him over here, so he doesn't get into trouble or anything. They'd be like, or red in the face, one would say, yeah, I don't really care about that. I know that you have feelings for him, so just go already. They did, and flew after Asta. Then it was catch up. Asta knew that they were kind of coming for him. Asta accepted what he knew that the Vanyas had a plan to just stand them there. Said, oh well. So, then I asked, so Vanyas sent you here to back me up or something? They said, yes. I said, okay. He continued his flight there. It would take some minutes to kind of talk to her girls a little bit. Then when he got to Sausage Village, he just jumped down. And then he says, injured. He gets pissed. Because Juno was kind of the only human he really cared about. So for that, now you have done it. I also remember what that porter told him about that I've made son will be there to search for a magic stone. I said, now you've done it. You're dead. As he straight up uses his destruction magic. No, he didn't use it. He used his fire magic so as to burn them. No, word to magic, he said word to magic. Yggdrasil's roots, attack of the roots. He said Yggdrasil root attack. I says instantly uses it just attacks kill the midges. I said, that's what you get for hurting Juno. The only human that I can tell that I can consider a friend after what happened to except for that guy. I had to protect him. As Asta knew that he was the reincarnation of Licht's son. So yeah. Asta said I have to protect him for his sake. Then Asta just take the magic stones and no time to leave. Says if at first he just heals Juno and the others. Then he sees the village chief dead and he said, sorry for that, I wasn't able to save him. Juno said, it's no problem. It's my fault. I wasn't able to save him. We got here immediately when he got killed. I said, okay. He takes the magic stone, he grabs it and says, guess I'll be going now. As for that, he might take this magic stone to keep it under control, so no. If someone won't get it, because he thought he needs to be the one to summon like the devil that did everything. So yeah. So now, if we will go back for like we go back there, Asta would say, oh well, it went easily. Then the girls would kind of be scared of Asta. They would ask why did you kill them. I said they would have killed themselves before we got any info out of them anyway. So they would say, what? I said they had a medic self-destruct device that would kill them when they got in captured and anything, so yeah. I can't dispel it really. They wonder why. Us said, well, there's no really useful medic that can do that. We need to capture them we need to capture them with something else than magic. Or like capture them but not capture them, so the magic device doesn't get triggered. They wonder what this meant, but then just decided to just let it be. As they get back now, Asta tells him about everything that happened. Said Williams Vanis would say, "Oh well, you don't need to feel sorry for him." I see that Asta acted about this because Asta was kind of emotionless, as Vanis wasn't really sorry for him or anything. He said, "Huh, right to that guy. What a pathetic." As Portus think that a pathetic human. Too bad else isn't reincarnated yet, otherwise I would have used them to retrieve the magic stone. I said, how? But I said, it said told part that I will keep this stone to myself. I won't step in your way though, anymore. You feel free to do anything. As last would say, I'll be leaving now to the Spade Kingdom. Take care of some shit. As part would say, wonder why, what? I said, I'll be coming back in a few months. As then says to Grass like, I'll be going now and don't follow me. As Warner said, yeah, don't just leave him be, he needs to do something on his own. I still wonder what it was, but Oz said Dowers said to not follow him. So yes, this would be kinda like Asta goes to the Spade Kingdom to take revenge on his parents. No, he wants there to just visit them. As he leaves the Golden Dawn robe, as Warner would say, Asta said, guess I'll be going on an infiltrate mission there. But first he goes to the Wizard King and tells him that I'm going to the Spade Kingdom now. Wizard King but why? I said, to infiltrate and get some more info about her. There's something about her that feels familiar to me. Spade Kingdom sounds so familiar. As Whisker said, oh maybe, I said, I don't know what, so familiar with it, but I will go in there now. Be going there now. Stan said, oh yeah, about that spy order sent from Black Bull's vice captain, huh? If I ever meet him, I'll tell him about you. As the Whisker said, how did you? I said, let's say, I think I was born in Spade. He said, he's been spying on me already. I said, as the Whisker said, what? I said, yes, he spied on me on my time in the Golden Dawn. And the time before that. He would say, but how? I said, I sunset with my medic. I decided to let him be for now. But guess I'll be meeting him in the Spade Kingdom now. As then he says the shadow medic just go where Nacht was, and like kind of like hand grabbed so we couldn't escape. Said, so why? No, Asta just finished talking to him. Then he sends a letter to Juno that tells him that you won't be seeing me for a while. I'll be going on a mission set on a long time mission stowed by the Wizard King himself. As Juno would say, kind of accept this and everything. Then Asta and Juno would kind of like, no, Asta would have went there to the Spade Kingdom. He was first go to like a dark place in this Clover Kingdom, so no one will see what it is. But he then used this kind of teleportation magic, just like the Demon King did, and just appeared there, if in the Spade Kingdom, in the shadows behind Nacht. As Nacht would, when it sensed this, be obsessed because it was so fast. Then Asta grabs his shoulder and said, "So you must be Nacht." Nacht would be taken back to me and say, "How?" I said, "So, do you mind telling me why you're spying on me all those years?" Nacht would realize that he wants to escape this, as he said, The devil caught me, huh? I said, oh yeah, but you're awake, we are cursed with the wake as well. Oh well, Guess that if you tell me why Spider-Man might or even remove it from you so you're immune to it. Asir said, and what do you say, and how do you suppose that you can do that? Us said, well, I guess I kinda actually made that curse so humans would actually stay away from summoning devils and let them take a host of their bodies. Said, what do you mean? Us said, I can explain everything when we get to my place. As Asta teleport, no, as Nahor said, oh well, as Nahor said, oh well, you can explain everything when you get to this place. As Asta would say, oh, that place, huh? I haven't been there in 2,000 years. As Nahor said, what do you mean? I said, well, I said be a part of the house, but yeah. But also would have been there before 2,000 years ago, but then when told us, I said, oh, that place, I've been there before. As now Nahor explained everything, that why he spied on him, because he was the devil and everything, I said, guess if you already told me that, guess I'll be removing this. As he looked at the horns, and he said, reverse, vague reverse. As the vague curse on Nahor would disappear, Nahor said, how? I said, guess I'll be telling you now. As then he said, I'm the reincarnation, my name is Arnus Voldegod. As the Nahor said, freeze, wait, you're kind of freezing, kind of scared, as his devil would freak out, say, as the devil was kind of this devil servant that he had on his sword was born, say, I didn't know it real it was you. As Bowden hurt his head down to the ground. As I also say, it's okay, Gold de Ormo. It's okay. I can realize why I have been away from the Spade King all this time. Said, but why? I said, to plot my revenge against the devils for what they did. Even though I may be the Devil King, the devils have done something wrong. They're trying to open the portal to the Devil Realm, to the Nether Realm, to the Nether Realm, as it was never supposed to be. And as the leakage that some of the devils have somehow managed to escape from, that was never meant to be. It was meant to be locked away. One of the races was meant to never be. Well, it was meant to be only unlockable when I was reborn, but somehow someone made it open again. Barely. As Knuckles said, what I mean, I said, have you heard the stories about how the devils got locked away all those years ago? Knuckles said, yes, it was said that the human, that the human Lumiere saved us 2,000 years ago. He said, well, that's not a true story. I sacrificed my life to end the war between our three races, the elves, the humans, and the devils. But the three races said Astor said yes. The humans and elves and devils were constant war against each other. It's a free-way war. That no one else, as I was the one to sacrifice my life in the end to end it. Now we're on there, but why did you end it? I said, we may be devils, but we're not tyrants. I may be the demon devil king of tyranny, but we devils have emotions too. We're not all just idiots. We're most like you humans. So yes, and the Dark Triad, I'm here to kill them. As Gilderma said, but why? They're like the highest. I said, because of what I did. I was reincarnated as a human here, but with my devil power and everything. Yes, it only took 1 month for me to grow up, to be 15 years old. Not to grow up, like, to this size. But they did something I can never forgive them to. My parents in this reincarnated world. They were killed by them. As they would not say, what? I said, they killed my parents because they thought they could take me and raise me, the one that their first ancestor, for that they could raise me or anything. As he get fierce about this. This might even end up that I'm raising all the devils. Or not. But the Dark Triad can't let them live. I need to end up quickly. Then said, well, I won't expose you now, you can continue espionage. But I, for my sake, will take care of the Dark Triad. It will take months, but I will come back. Aston said, well, it will take some time, but I will end it in the end before they do any silly move. I will. And as now he has Aster walks in the shadows and disappears now. And Snow said, that guy is interesting, Gelderma said. As Gelderma stopped shaking now, said, yes, he's not just interesting, he really is the Devil King. As he kind of shook and was kind of freaking out that he met the Devil King. Oh, that's it, kind of, oh god, I can't believe it, I met the Devil King. Oh my god, this is so cool. As he thought said, so now said his hair said, oh well, guess it's kinda cool to meet a royal. That not the devil, that devil that not a dick, that isn't a dickhead. Guillermo said, hey, I'm not a dickhead, as he would say. Well, yes, but the Devil King himself. I thought that he was a tyrant. Seems like he's a good person. I see not with the sense that he wasn't lying. As now Asta would have kind of walked down to the castle where the Dark Triad was. As every guard would see him and say, who is this? As then would see that sense the devil's presence from him. The coldness and everything. Asta walks out and, oh yeah, and so the outfit for him, it will be this outfit that I have. So yes, you kind of have this outfit as walks down. There's a, they would just hear the tremble in the guard would kind of tremble before him. So yeah, as they would say, who is this? As then sense that, as I said, all their sense the devil presses. There was a, who is this devil possessor? As they would say, I said, I'm not devil possessor. I'm not possessed by devil. I am a devil. As they would wonder what is meant by that. As then is like kind of kicks down those giant doors for the like the to breach this the walls to the castle. As it kicks down those giant doors with one kick of his foot. As the Dark Triad was here, the sound of one of the doors just crashed down. Then Ostis opened the other doors to the Dark Triad where they was. As they was here, the doors was opening, and then someone was kind of walking slowly. As they were here, everyone just stopping and was kind of bowing to Ostis because they were respecting him. He was a pure devil. They weren't bow to him. They would say the guards weren't really mind. Guards weren't even warned the Dark Triad because they thought we're all dead. Then Ostis, then the last door before us, the Dark Triad was, Ostis decided to just, oh well. As then kicks down the door. I said, so you're here, huh? Lucifero, Megacula, and that you, oh no demon, I don't know your name yet. Dark Triad, huh? Guess you should be calling me your king now. As Lucifer said, as then he looked at Lucifer and said, guess I'll be taking that, you can't have that title anymore. Fake. Said Asta as the Lucifer said, who are you? Asta rest in it would be like the Devilscape, like where you know the scene where Asta's demon and like I don't remember what his name was, and for now I don't remember his name. So yeah, as now Asta would be like, no, Asta would just, the devil would see Asta's body is still there. So, how? Asta said, I'm a devil reincarnation. My parents may be humans, but I can't forgive you. I'm Anos Voldegod. As Lucifer, wait, you're that. Asta said, yes, I'm that kid that you killed my parents. It's time for me to take my revenge. Then he summons a giant sword. Said, time for you free to die. As it starts with Megacula, I said, you will die now. As it straight up kills her, she will like, spat his blood. Megeklo say, "No, Vanna. I don't know what her name was, but yeah, but you know, Megeklo was the one possessing a human. Yeah, the human will die. Then Asta would have the interaction between the Megeklo and himself. Said, you will pay for what you did since." Megeklo. She'd be like, "Who are you?" Asta said, "All you need to know that my name is Aros Voltigod, and I'm here to end what the devils have been doing for all these years. They're doing the wrong thing." Then he straight up kills her. He's like, "Oh no!" Then she would remember that honest Voltigod, that me. And I said, "I'm sorry, my king." I said, "Too late to feel sorry now." As she would be dead now, as what is now? Dante would have seen my sister. Then then Austin, "Oh, I'm gonna try that for me." Austin goes to Zenon and the strip kills him with his bare fist as punches right through his chest. So Shannon with spat up blood, then his demon interaction. Austin straight kills the demon, doesn't tell anything. Then it's come to Lucifer again and said, "So, since you already know who I am, would you still surrender anything? Or would you want to pick up a fight?" Lucifer said, "I know I don't stand a chance against you, and I know that you can't forgive me for what I did. So guess I'll have to fight now, huh?" Asta said, "Huh, good choice, huh?" Kinda laughed about this, then he straight up kills Lucifer and said, "You're the worst devil of them all. After that guy that killed elves all that time ago, and killed, not just that, he made my friend. That devil, no, that devil, god, devil, that giant devil, that demon, devil is the worst. He'll be the one to serve the most pain." So yeah, this is where I'll be ending off this part of the, yeah, and this will be the true Halloween special, like the real spooky Halloween special, because as you see the devil and everything, it's kind of Halloween theme and everything. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed this what if video. If you did, please just like and subscribe. Only a small percentage of you people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So it really mean a lot and help out me a lot if you just click that subscribe button and click that bell to be notified. And if you do enjoy this video, please like the video and comment down below what you think was best and what I could do for the next part and everything. So yeah. Now stay safe. Peace out.